Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 109 of Impact Makers. Dustin, I think there's a problem out there. I'm just going to lay the problem out on the table and see where you take it. So, we meet with all of our clients during busy season, coaching them through their process changes, technology changes, just really check in, see what's going well, see what's not going well. And there's a trend, and it's not a great trend. They're all struggling with new technology implementations, varying degrees, but this is new technology, technologies that were, relatively new, 1 or 2 years old, and established players, and tools that have been, good, they've been acquired, and things aren't going as well. And so, you can take this a couple of different directions, and I'm not exactly, sure, but I just thought, we just thought that, we should just put that problem out there and, give our listeners, something to listen to with respect to, it's not a four-letter word, but it feels like it. Technology.
So we're gonna do this one and be a little bit PC. But if we don't see some improvements in some of these technology vendors over the next couple of months, I'm Blunt Dustin is going to come out, and
We're going to come back to it.
I might start naming some names.
Oh boy.
But in all seriousness here, it we are frustrated just as much as some of you are frustrated at the technology vendors in the profession today. It's gone downhill over the last few years. Almost every firm, and we work with some of the best firms, almost every firm that we've checked in with the last few weeks to a month is having some type of issue, and it ties back into they were overpromised something and the technology vendor has underdelivered. They said it was going to do something and it hasn't. They planned around that something and it's not there. You see something in a demo and you go and try to do it. It's nowhere close to being ready. The automation isn't there, the connection isn't, whatever it might be. And I think part of the root cause of that is these technology vendors and what they're trying to do for their investors and focusing on top line. They're chasing revenue. They're chasing new deals, new sales. And there's not enough focus and investment in product. Here's the secret sauce, technology vendors. This profession talks to each other. They go to events, conferences, alliances, associations, and they talk to one another. Lest you need to spend, this is counterintuitive, and most people are going to ignore this, but if you want to be successful, I think you should pay attention. Counterintuitive, but less focus on chasing new deals and more focus needs to go in over the next 6 months into making your product as good as it can be and delivering on the promises that you've made to your existing clients. You do that, they will spread the positive from your technology platform to their friends, and you'll be taking incoming leads like going out of control. You don't do that, you're going to continue to struggle to hit those top line numbers that you have. Slow down to go fast. And I'm starting to get frustrated here. You can hear it in my voice, right? I'm taking the PC path right now. And we're talking legacy, the behemoths, and we're talking the new guys, the startups.
Yep.
It's all across the board who this relates to. I can think of one, maybe two organizations that are doing it different, that are not like that. But the vast majority, it's the same stuff. And it's becoming frustrating to us. And we're not beholden to anybody, so we'll start calling it out.
Yep. And I'll conclude our frustration with really a call to action, and it's really hitting your point home. We're not saying, hey, don't try any new technology. We're saying, hey,
True.
technology vendors, make sure your stuff works. Make sure that the features that you put out there and that you're in the demo process that people are asking about, just be transparent. What's real? What's future? So that they can make the best informed decision. Because status quo is a race to the bottom, right? It's a race to nowhere.
Yeah.
So everybody needs to do something different. Firms and technology vendors, we just need the stuff to work.
Yep.
It needs to do the basic blocking and tackling that you said it did.
And the support people need to know what they're talking about and help with workarounds if something that was promised is not there. Not impossible to get a hold of.
There you go. So let us know what you think.